I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. I am going to be reading from October 27th through the 2nd of November. Interesting energy. The veil is extremely thin right now, so let's talk a little bit about that. We will be going through Halloween, Old Hallows Eve. We will be having, All Saints Day, All Souls Day. We have Samhain, we have Santa Muerte, the Day of the Dead. A lot of very strong influences during this time. Now, one of the things too, if you do miss out, if you do a celebration with Samhain, which is the harvest, there is also somebody told me that in actuality, the astrology version of Samhain won't be happening until November 5th or 6th. So you might want to check that out too, give you a little bit more time to prepare. Anyway, I am going to be doing the readings, like I said, October 27th through the 2nd. I am condensing my readings a little bit. I had somebody talking to me and telling me all these things that was going on. And I said, I've been talking about all of these. Have you not been watching my videos? And they sheepishly said, well, they're a little bit too long. So when I am doing the astrological videos, I am only going to be using a couple of my decks. Now, I will be using, again, my Radley Valentine, my Angel Tarot cards. I will be using my John Holland Tarot cards. We do have a new moon going, so I will pull one from Moonology Oracle cards. Yasmin Boland, artwork by Nyx Rowan. Okay, so we're gonna be a little bit more condensed. Now, this is the overview, so I will be using my Angel Wisdom Tarot and my Fairy Tarot cards, again, Radley Valentine. I told you we do have a new moon coming. It will be in Scorpio. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. A new start is coming. This is energetically a darker period of time. We have that last push of Pluto in Capricorn. Capricorn being a very patriarchal energy sign, wanting to get things done. Pluto destructive, very much the Phoenix. We're into Scorpio. Scorpio is also connected with Pluto and the Phoenix and, also the Scorpion and the Eagle. So we've got all of this very intense energy right now. Now, Pluto will be here from, like I said, September 1st. It will be transitioning over to Aquarius November 19th. The shadow period starts right around that November 4th to 5th time. So we're going to have a lot of balls juggling in the air, and it's just going to be very intense, okay? So let me go to that site that I do like. Remember that, I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to God, to Jesus, and just say whatever needs to come through comes through. And, but remember that these are general readings, may or may not resonate. So take what you like, leave the rest. I have infused all the decks with Reiki energy. So we're going to go here. Let me flip. And let me go here. Okay. This is to the-astrologer.net. So we have our October, 27th? So October 27th through November 2nd. November 2nd, Mercury enters into Sagittarius. We've got that that new moon, 9 degrees. 9 degrees is connected with the Hermit energy, the connect with God, during this time, this silence, silence yourself, silence your thoughts, just silence yourself a little bit and really do a lot of meditation, connecting with God. 28th, we have Mars, 27 degrees, in Cancer, trining. So we've got all these water signs trining with water signs. Trining, Neptune, which is retrograde with Pisces. So we've got these two making connections. Now, Cancer is more of the matriarchal energy, so there's more of the feminine energy with Cancer. and we are with Capricorn. Pluto in Capricorn, has a lot of that masculine energy. So we've got a little bit of, we've got an interesting, let's put it this way, we've got an interesting mix happening right now. Mars will be in Cancer for quite a while. It does do a little dance in Leo, and then it starts retrograding back into Cancer. But let's go on and see. So we've got this trining. Trining is a good energy, is a good connection. Neptune, all the dark secrets, war energy with Mars. Cancer is the home that, is, again, water energy. Pisces and Neptune pretty much bringing up the secrets. Mercury, which is all about your, it is your internet, it is your information energy. It is also very electrical, very fast energy. 26 and 27 degrees in Scorpio. Well, on the 30th, it is opposing Uranus. Uranus, expect the unexpected in the Taurus energy. Taurus, very much the earth energy, money, job, career, very much your home energy too. So there's just a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff is happening. And then we have Mercury trining with Neptune again. So water energy, information, bringing up the hidden stuff. Okay, we hear about October surprises. I would not be surprised if we have a surprise. Okay, so now we go to that new moon. Again, like I said, 9 degrees, very much the hermit. We have it all. Look at all that water. Look at all these signs in water. So this new moon is conjuncting, is trining. There is a lot of emotional responses going on here. There's a lot of rule breaking going on here. There's a lot of information coming up from the deep. There's a little bit, there could even be some very assertive energy with that Mars in Cancer going on. Okay, then we have Mercury again, sextiling, 29 degrees. 29 degrees. We're coming to the end of their time here in these the sign, or in these signs is coming towards the end. They really want to make a push with this, okay? But again, Mercury is connecting with Mars in Cancer. Like I said, whatever that surprise is going to be, I do not, it could be a very big surprise during this time. November 2nd, we have Mercury entering Sagittarius. Mercury again, information. Sagittarius is a wild sign. They are so adventurous, and they have been so suppressed, and they have, but at the same time, my readings for them, I would say maybe for the last 2 to 3 months, they have been breaking out and breaking free. We'll just go a little bit ahead so you can see what they say. And then the author of this website talks about November 4th being a date with destiny. 3 planets are in fireplaces, are in fire signs. November 4th, new energy that Mars is entering into Leo. So we've just got, and shocks and surprises. There's just so much going on. Now, what do I always tell you though? Whatever's going on, we have to maintain our vibrations. We have to keep our vibrations. I truly, truly believe we have been brought here for a reason, and we have to believe in that. Okay? So let's see what else we might have going on here. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Can I get that through there? Oh, all right. So like I said, new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. Do not let your fears control you. And new moon in general, a new start is happening. All right, so let's go on and see here. We're going to be using my Angel Wisdom Tarot. And let's see. Let's pull 3 cards for this time. What is going on in the world? What's going on in the universe? Where it's kind of like, what is it? That song that just keeps, it just keeps, doesn't change its tune, but it keeps increasing its vibrations, okay? And that's what we have to do. We have to keep our vibrations. All right, that one is, we have the King of Air. The King of Air is popping out. Kings are, so you can see it. Kings are dual energies, and it's air upon air. So that's the King of Swords. Looking forward, being very, well, in this case, he's being very contemplative. But he's thinking about his next move. Now, I'm kind of thinking about a chess game. I'm kind of getting a chess game. The queen, the queen is the one that protects. We've got the Magician popping out now. Let's see. And remember, when things are reversed, it means that it has an extra meaning to it, a little bit more energy to it. So let's go on and see what else we might have right here. Okay. This card we're popping. All right, let's see what this is all about. This is reversed, but we're going to change that, so we have this here. So we do have some masculine energies in both of these cards. There is a pushing forward with this. Could be a lot to do with Pluto in Capricorn, like I was saying. So this one is a king. Underlying energy is air. Overlying energy is air too. He actually, very contemplative, or he might even look a little bored. Just kind of like same old, same old. I'm not quite sure where we're going to go with that. Air energy is our Libra. We just got out of Libra season. Libra is still in that, South Node is still in Libra, cleaning up a lot of past energy. It also has our Gemini, Jupiter is in Gemini still, and that is a very positive force. That might actually be something that's good. So anything that has been used for not good will turn into good. And we also have Aquarius. Aquarius, that Pluto is heading towards Aquarius. And we'll see if that's, if that's a time of, turmoil, a time of destruction, a time of just general chaos. But out of chaos comes some control. Okay. Like I say, I just open my mouth and let whatever the words are. So the King of Air, King of Swords, is intelligent, impartial, respected, stoic, receiving wise advice, remain objective and fair-minded, public speaking, communicate clearly, unemotional relationships, or being emotionally unavailable. Now the king is it can be very rigid in many of his ways too. He is considered to be one of the oldest of the cards, of the energies in the minor arcana, though he is a court card. He doesn't necessarily look this way or that way. He's always kind of looking forward, but he does bring a lot of his understanding from the past to go forward. But again, this is a card that when I'm looking at him, I'm also getting kind of a sword in the stone energy with this, kind of a King Arthur energy with this, pulling out the sword. The time of Camelot, might makes right, right makes might, whatever. But yet, he just doesn't look like he's into the whole kingdom thing. But like I said, he tends to go forward with what he is thinking. Now this is a major arcana. This is the Magician. Remember, it was reversed. It has a strong energy. We have the infinity sign above his head. We have lilies. I think those are lilies. And what are those? Roses. So we have a couple of interesting things with the flowers. Now the lilies are, that's interesting in itself, because a lot of times you would bring lilies, for Easter, you would bring lilies to actually funerals too, but then you have your roses, and your roses bring a lot of different blessings too. So it's interesting. I'm pulling up these flowers. Don't know why. Now this is Archangel Raziel. Raziel is considered the keeper of the occult knowledge. We do have a feather here too. He also has, now you can see things are floating around. He also has his wand. The magician will tell you, as in heaven, so on earth. And now occult knowledge does not mean that it is, good or bad. It just means that it is hidden. So with all that, what I was saying with Mercury, there could be a lot of occult information coming out. there could be a lot of things coming out into the public. Now, the thing about the magician, though, is that you have, that the magician says that, that you can manifest anything that, you can manifest, okay? If you put your heart into it, if you believe it, things can be very powerfully done. We also have that new moon, and when I have a new moon, this is where I say, speak it out, speak it out. So we have Raziel. Raziel, I told you, number 1, new beginning. So magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest it, will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. And out of the roses, we do have some, maybe some fairy dust and maybe a good old rainbow here too. And you can see the one, he's got the one going up, he's got the one going down. As on earth, as in heaven, so on earth. So there's some mystical energy going on with that. Now let's see what this card is. The page of air. So it's interesting, we have these 2 air energies, and then it's about, and it's on either side of the magician. We have this very, very old energy, and we have it turning into a very young energy. So there could be something very old being manifested into something new. He is, the king of air, king of swords, very old, kind of a little bit, just kind of like, I don't know, a little bit, I don't know, I don't want to say bored, but just kind of like same old, same old. And then we come to the page, who is all about, let's get this done. Let's get, so there could be a very big, and again, as we're going towards that Pluto in Aquarius, and, and I don't know what I'm going to do when I really let go of that good old Capricorn stuff. But as we're going into that, into that Aquarius, there is a new time coming. There is a new chapter coming. But for this week, we go from the very old, very almost cynical energy here, that you can do anything, you can manifest it, speak it out. There are things hidden that will be coming to light, to the page. And now remember, the page also, court card, underlying energy is earth. Remember, we do have Uranus in Taurus. Expect the unexpected. And then we have the overlying, and also earth is also Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. We've got that Pluto and Capricorn tearing it up, making it a new one. And we have the overlying energy is still air. Air again, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Thought processes, thinking things through. So as everything seems to feel like it's all being turned up and, like it's all being plowed under or brought up to the surface, the air energy says, I can do something with this. The page says, I can do something with this. Don't ever give up. Do not give up on, with that page. Page has youthful energy. Look at him, and he's at the same time, I love that he's got his his tennis shoes or his shoes on, his high tops, whatever we're going to call them, and he's got the butterflies all saying things will be okay. And then he has a sword. Logical, perceptive, insightful, blunt, an exciting intellectual challenge. Brilliant insights, information that you need but might be challenging to receive. And we talked about that. It will be. Review all documents very carefully. So something's popping. It's a new day. A new day is about to dawn. I don't know. Letting the old go, coming into the new. Let's see. There is a change. What was hidden is no longer hidden. Okay, let's see. One more thing going on. Higher power, Holy Spirit. What else for this week? What else is going on for this week? We can all feel the things churning around us. If you can't, I know that I can feel this. I can feel things churning all around us. Okay, higher power. What else is there for this week? What else do you want to say for this week? Here we go. This one is also reversed. The Prince of Autumn. Now, this is Earth, Earth. So we had Earth, Air. We have Earth, Earth. So whatever this is all about, it will bring about a stability, but it will also bring about something very, kind of exciting, okay? Something that's going to be affecting our job, our money, our career, our home. We may not feel it at this time, but it is going into a better place. There is going to be work to be done. Work is still to be done. The prince, and I told you, oh, okay, well, that was the page. Yeah, the prince is actually, it's the princess that is the page. I'm sorry. So this is the Prince of Autumn. The prince is actually the knight of, okay. Let's take a step back here. All right, so we have our page. We have our heir. In this deck, the prince is the knight. The knight's underlying energy is fire. Fire is Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. We have all three of them going on right now, okay? What did I say? Mercury was going into Sagittarius. Leo, Mars was going into Leo. We have the North Node pushing us forward in Aries. So we have all of those fire signs. Autumn in itself in this deck is our earth energy. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Money, job, career. So let's take a step back on this again, because when I see the Knight of Earth, the Knight of Earth says we got to get to work. Things are shifting. Things are changing. We have to make a plan. We have to take a step back, look at the whole situation, but do not despair. Do not give up. We have a plan and we can get things done. All right, so Prince of Autumn, dependable, protective, chivalrous, humorous. And there he is. Look at that. Kind of looks like, what is, these are kind of, fighting sticks at the same time. Cautious, but wise action. Meticulous attention to detail. Kindness to others. Now, whenever I see the knights, okay, I think of, somebody that is very directional once they figure out the direction. Now, the Knight of Earth, Knight of Coins, the Knight of Pentacles, always wants to do what needs to be done. So he's very protective. He's very much, let's make a list. Let's really, really do what needs to be done. This knight in general, and again, this is the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Earth, is going to do what needs to be done to help the people, okay? So there could be someone that comes in that provides, I don't know, just some good guidance, maybe provides some coverage, maybe provides something that helps people. This is somebody that could be a very big humanitarian, okay? So there could be a humanitarian that steps in to help with this whole transition, okay? Does any of that make sense? Let me know, okay? Now, this is probably this will be the longest video. I'm going to make the other one short. I think I might have an idea of what I want to do going forward, but just realize that, we're going to see how this all works. Now, do me a favor, please. Please go down here to like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. It helps keep me coming back on air. Also, to always remember always remember that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.